How to check if you have an active warrant in Dallas County. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael Lowe, criminal defense attorney here in Dallas, Texas. And today I want to talk about something that causes a lot of people stress and anxiety. How to find out if they have an active warrant in Dallas County. Now, if you're watching this video, you might be worried that there's a warrant out for your arrest. Maybe you missed a court date, or perhaps you just have a nagging feeling that something's out there. Whatever the reason, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to check step by step. The problem with online searches. A lot of people think they can just Google Dallas County warrant search and find out instantly if they have a warrant. While Dallas County does have a wanted search webpage, based on my years of experience practicing criminal defense here in Dallas, that database is not consistently up to date. I've had clients who showed up in that database, and I've had clients with active warrants who didn't show up at all. Relying on that website could give you a false sense of security. The phone call method. The most reliable way to find out if you have an active warrant in Dallas County is to call the Dallas County Sheriff's Office directly. The number you need to call is 214-761-9026. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, if I call the sheriff about a warrant, aren't they going to just come arrest me? The answer is no. Let me be clear about this. Calling to inquire about a warrant will not get you into trouble. The sheriff's office handles these types of calls all the time, and they don't ask for your personal information when you're checking on your warrant status. They're used to these types of inquiries. Think of it like calling to ask about a parking ticket. You're just gathering information. Step-by-step process. All right, let me walk you through this process step by step so you know exactly what to expect. Step number 1, dial 214-761-9026. When you hear the automated system, press 4. That's going to get you to the warrant line. Step 2, be patient and persistent. This line is busy, like really busy. You might have to call back several times before someone actually answers. Don't get frustrated and give up. This is important information, and it's worth the effort. Try calling at different times of the day if you're having trouble getting through. Step number 3, be respectful. When someone finally answers, remember that these folks deal with difficult situations all day long. Being courteous and respectful will make the conversation go much smoother. A simple good morning, I'm calling to check on the warrant status will go a long way. Step number 4, provide the necessary information. You'll need to give them the full legal name and date of birth for the person you're checking on. Make sure you have this information ready before you call. Step number 5, write everything down. This is crucial. If they tell you there's a warrant, you need to write down the warrant number. It's going to look something like this: F25-12345 for a felony, or M25-12345 for a misdemeanor. The number starts with the year of the warrant, so 25 means 2025, followed by 5 digits. That warrant number is also your case number. You're going to need that number moving forward, so write it down carefully. Step number 6, ask about the bond amount. While you're on the phone, ask if there is a preset bond amount on the warrant. Now, I need to be clear about something. This preset amount is not set in stone. When you actually turn yourself in, the jail magistrate will set the bond, and it might be different from what they tell you on the phone. Knowing the preset amount gives you a ballpark figure that helps you to prepare. Step number 7, get the charged offense. Make sure you ask what offense you're being charged with and write it down. This information is going to be valuable when you talk to an attorney like me about your case. Now, here's something that most people don't know about, and it's important. Even if the sheriff's office tells you there's no warrant on file, one might still exist. Sometimes law enforcement agencies obtain a warrant from a judge, but they intentionally delay filing it with the sheriff's office. These are called pocket warrants. Officers might do this when they want to make a surprise arrest, or they're still investigating and they want to keep their options open. There's no way for you to discover if it exists through a phone call. It's infuriating, but it's just the way the system works sometimes. So even if you call and they say you're clear, if you have a reason to believe that there might be a warrant out there, it's still worth talking to an attorney. What do you do if you have a warrant? Okay, so let's say you make that call and find out you have an active warrant. First of all, don't panic. Having a warrant doesn't mean it's the end of your life. What it does mean is that you need to take action. The next step is to contact an experienced criminal defense attorney. First, I can explain the walkthrough process. This is where you voluntarily turn yourself in rather than waiting to get arrested at your home, job, or during a traffic stop. Turning yourself in on your own terms is much better than getting arrested at the worst possible moment. Second, I can be on standby in case the jail sets an excessive bond. Sometimes magistrates set bonds that are way too high, and having an attorney ready to challenge that can get you out of jail much faster. Third, I can help you understand your range of punishment and what you're actually facing. Not every charge is as serious as it sounds, and not every warrant means you're going to prison. I can give you a realistic picture of your situation. And finally, I can guide you through the entire legal process ahead. The criminal justice system is complicated, and having someone in your corner who knows how Dallas County works is invaluable. Now, in Dallas County, you typically don't need an attorney physically present during the walkthrough process itself. But having legal counsel before you turn yourself in to understand your rights, your options, and what to expect, that's absolutely crucial. There are times when the bond is set too high or no bond is set at all. In these cases, I can file what's called a writ of habeas corpus. This is a legal filing that requires the judge to conduct a hearing concerning any bond issues. Living with the uncertainty of a possible warrant hanging over your head is incredibly stressful. It affects your sleep, your work, and your relationships. Taking initiative to find out your status and dealing with it head on shows responsibility. Judges and prosecutors notice when someone takes accountability rather than running from their problems. If you have questions about warrants, need help with the walkthrough process, or want to understand the legal situation better, I'm here to help. You can reach out to my office. The contact information is in the description below. Everything I discuss with you is completely confidential, and I have extensive experience helping people navigate the Dallas County criminal justice system. Don't let fear or uncertainty keep you from taking action. Make that phone call, get the information you need, and then let's figure out what the best path forward is together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, this information is for educational purposes only and doesn't constitute legal advice. Every case is different, so make sure you consult with a qualified attorney about your specific situation. Take care.